Hey everyone, welcome guys back to another video here guys, where today I'm going to be talking to you guys about a paradox. My paradox of my own that I created recently. This paradox is named, or I chose to call this paradox because I made it up, the real paradox. So what exactly is the real paradox? Here, imagine the following sentence. Okay, if something is more real, or if there is a reality, a real life reality that is more real than real life, so if there was a reality that is more real than reality, does that make it real? That's the question. Is it real or is it not real? Because you can think of it in a few conclusions, which does have the paradoxical state, but we can't. But that there is a predetermined solution, which may not be the full solution, but can be used as like a slight solution. But you can use this as a slight solution. If there was a real life that is more real than real, it cannot be real. Even though it is more real, it is unreal, because real isn't that real. For something to be real, it has to be perfect with reality right now. It has to be perfect. So if it's more real, it is not perfect with reality. Therefore, making it unreal. That's one. That's number one conclusion. So it's unreal. It has to be perfect with reality to be real. But it cannot be unreal, because unreal and real are the opposite of each other. And that reality is more real isn't the opposite of real. If it was the opposite, it will be unreal, but it is more real. It still corresponds to the line of real. So, you know what I mean? So there's the line there. There's the realistic line. That real is right there. So if it's more real, it still corresponds to the real line. So therefore, must be real, because it is still in the real line. It is not going down, it is going up. Because real and unreal are the total opposite. But this one is more real. Think of it something like, if there's a space that is more north than the North Pole, does that make it the North Pole, or is it still the North Pole? It must be north. Think of it as that way. It cannot be unreal, because it's still in the real line. It's more real. And the real is the truth. So we have no conclusion if something even more is unreal or real. But here's one way we can solve that problem. We can solve this problem by imagining that the line, that the realness, and the more real is still part of real. So realness or real is the line itself, but we are living in a slice of that reality. An example of this is if something is more realistic than realistic, it doesn't mean that it is unrealistic because it is more realistic. It means that we're on a different slice of the realisticness itself. So it's on a different slice, in fact. So perhaps that's the paradox. That is the paradox. And I made it up and published it because... Yeah. I thought to publish this because I'm the only one who can say this. Perhaps no one watching this video. Perhaps because I have no clue why. Because perhaps the studio or whatever, or the dome or whatever, but doesn't matter. But whatever. But doesn't matter. But yeah, if it's more realistic than than real, it must still be real, because it is more realistic. It is still corresponds to the realistic line. If it's less, it is unreal. If it's more, it is more real. So therefore, real. Going that way is unreal, and going forward, going left is unreal, going right is real. So it cannot be unreal, because going unreal will be left, something like that. So that's the paradox. That is the paradox. So we cannot be unreal, because unreal and real are total opposites. So unreal and real. So imagine going real, unreal, real, unreal. But this is more real, so it cannot be unreal. But it has to be unreal, because real is not that real. So real life isn't that reality than that real, so this therefore making it unreal. But it cannot be unreal because the direction of reality did not go down, but it went up. So therefore cannot be unreal. So therefore we have a big paradox here. We have a paradox, but one conclusion, the way I told you to solve it was by imagining that imagining a line, and imagine on top it says real. Now, the direction, the line, would point anywhere on that line. The line is infinite in all directions. Going left is more fictional, going right is more real. Now, imagine that that our slice isn't completely real, but part of reality. It isn't real in that sense of reality, but it is real in a whole. Like, it isn't real in that sense of reality, but in a whole it is real. So therefore, one more conclusion, guys. You may be okay. First, I want to pause the video for a second. Not pausing exactly, but you may be wondering why I didn't publish this to Doran Petkov, but because I just don't remember my password to my account. But I will come back into that soon. For now, Better Gaming, my gaming PC gaming channel, and yes, more Killer Games videos will be published soon for you guys. But yeah, so therefore, it is only more unreal because of the slice that the realness is in. So something from a more real slice, therefore it is unreal because it is not in that reality. It's not that in reality, making it unreal. But in a real itself, what if fictional? What if reality in fiction was part of reality? What if, no matter how realistic something is or how fictional something seems, it is part of reality? This can be paradoxical. But yeah, guys, I do hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave this video a thumbs up. I will stay on for another minute to discuss you about this paradox. But the fact that I do have another paradox left that will come for another video, hopefully on perhaps one more Better Gaming, since it's a cool channel. I feel like I only need one of the channel, not three, but only one. And if you're on about what happened to P. Petkov, that's not P. Petkov anymore. It's been changed back to a different name, well, entirely different. I changed it back to Doddy later on recently, but back to Petkov forever. But it changed differently, so I cannot use it anymore because that isn't really my account. Well, it's not my account, but I made a channel from it. But yeah, whatever. And next paradox, guys, I'll be speaking to you guys is about the paradox of the Leaning Tower. A tower that is infinitely long, or endlessly long with a bottom. So it's only endless in one direction. The tower is only endless in one direction. And if that's the case, how long will it take to tip? That's the paradox that will come up in the next video. See you later, guys. Bye.